four-time Formula Japan champion, owner of Power Vehicles.
Here he is coming through the chicane, got a 79 on his first qualify run. Here he is into the 3-2-1, coming in with some heat right here through outer zone 1. Nice job ripping around to the outer zone 2 here. Coming in a little bit late in that zone, but still filling it right there. Second half, back through the touch and go through outer zone 3. And man, he looked very aggressive through his...
Wow, 79. But you know what? That's close to...
Very understandable, especially when we're putting an aspect of tandem battling. They got the lead driver's got to put a solid run down. Let's see this solid run by number 21, Ken Gushi, with Team Kazama and Power Vehicles. Got a 77 on his first qualified run. Coming in his brand new car right here, his IS 500, ripping through outer zone 1 right there. Getting right back on it into this outer zone 2. A little shallow through outer zone 2, but here he is through the transition in the touch and go. And hard into this outer zone 3 through the finish.
So when I had to first compete in the U.S. line towards the end at the outside zone 3, if that wasn't there, I would, you know, I'm guessing that would have been a pretty good score. But let's see what he can do in the dry now.
Yeah, we're going to have to see here because yesterday he didn't get a lot of practice. And look at that hard angle thrown into this outer zone 1, dipping 2 tires. Trying to stay right back on it through this outer zone 2 here, coming back around into the touch and go. Nice job through that touch and go region into this outer zone 3.
Nice. I like the back half. There you go, 80 points.
Last driver, first place at Suzuka Twin for round 1. Here we are for round 2 of the 23 G-Shock Presents Formula Drift Japan at Ebisu Circuit. You have the 13-year-old, number 771, Hiroya Minoa. Sitting on a 75, he's got to boost it up here through outer zone 1. Here he is into this outer zone 2. Not able to get all the way out to that zone, but here he is into the touch and go. Real deep into that touch and go, but man, that out
is 81.
81. And last year he took home the win here at Ebisu Circuit.
He won, you know.
This is his home grounds too.
Yeah, he's the tandem specialist, you know, one of the Team Orange members, OG guys here. And now, let's see what he's going to do in the wet.
Here he is coming around for his first qualify run, ripping into this 3-2-1. You could hear that VR screaming around into this outer zone 2 right here. Nice job through outer zone 1. Nice job through outer zone 2. He's really cleaning up. Let's see this flick back around through the touch and go. A little subtle on it, coming back around into this outer zone 3. Real deep into the outer zone 3, dipping a tire, but finishing strong. He's got that beautiful, there you go, 82. He's got that
for his first run. Car number 19, Yuichi Amagai from Good Ride Motorsports with perfect style. Seems like he's back to being himself now.
Yeah.
He's an exciting driver to watch.
And we saw him during the break. He's going to step it up right here, so we'll see. Definitely a wild driver. Look at that, kicking it real hard into that outer zone 1, filling that outer zone 1, coming back around.
Ooh.
Trying to get control of the car. Was a little bit outside, dipping 2 tires early on into outer zone 2, bringing it back around through this touch and go. But what a strong finish right there through outer zone 3. 83 for his second qualify run, so tied it up from his first Ride Motorsports GR Yaris. He actually had a really bad crash last year here in his 350Z, which put him into this platform right here, which he's done a phenomenal job all of the rest of last year and so far this year. And here he is coming around outer zone 2, carrying it through, flicking it back around through this touch and go, and into outer zone 3 there. Man, the commitment he had through that. There you go, 83 for his second qualify run. Solid run. Here next up is number 774, Hokuto Matsuyama in his Cusco Racing. Qualified first last round, got third overall in the A90 Supra, but he has an incomplete right now. So he's not sitting pretty, but I'm not holding my breath here because here he is in the outer zone 1, filling outer zone 1, but just holding on there into this outer zone 2, adjusting himself a little bit through that zone. And here he is bringing it back around into this outer zone 3.
Man,
There you go, 83.
I'm not sure how this is going to come in play with the... all right.
So we'll see how Imamaida is going to do. Got this.
You got this. Oh,
real aggressive right there. A lot of angle coming into this outer zone 1 here, filling that zone beautifully.
Wow, that's a lot of angle there.
Bringing it right back around through this outer zone 2. And here he is transitioning back around through the touch and go and making it happen. Here he is.
Ooh.
Just dipping a tire into that outer zone 3, but I got to say that, there you go, 84, mid-80s like y'all said. Talked to him during the break, and he says he's going to turn up this time, and he said, I'm going to do a backwards entry. I just hope it's not a disqualification one, but here he is coming around to the 3-2-1. Look at that, with some heat into outer zone 1. Nice job filling outer zone 1, getting right back on it there through outer zone 2. And look at that smoke trail trailing him into this touch and go and into this outer zone 3 here. Very aggressive all the way through.
Here you go, that's an 84. He does up his score from an 81 to an 84. But he wants to bring the car, and he was explaining on his Instagram that he wants to make sure that the car is in perfect condition, so he didn't want to rush it. So he is here with his S13, already getting an 86. And now let's see how he's going to do in the drive.
Exactly, this S13 experience to the podium right here. He got first overall in the 2022 Formula Drift Japan FDJ2 Series, and here he is ripping back around through outer zone 2 there. Nice job through that touch and go, coming back around. And I got to say, he really
touch and go, boom. You flow out.
88
points.
Mike Woodette in the Team Magic with Red Bull FD3S RX-7.
He had a contact in the practice yesterday with Kale.
Exactly.
That was kind of cool to see two Red Bull cars drifting together.
But here he is ripping in his 3-2-1, coming in real aggressive through outer zone 1 here. Nice job through outer zone 1, carrying it through, getting right back into this outer zone 2, dipping a tire early on, but able to save it through. Switching back around here into the touch and go. And right there, you can just hear that four-rotor screaming the whole way through. Oh, man, I got to say. Go ahead, Robbie.
Orange
A90 Supra.
Now getting an 88 in the wet. Now it's dry. Very interesting to see how Kohashi is going to handle this track.
Oh, man, here he is coming into that outer zone 1 right there, filling that zone. Coming back around into this outer zone 2, but unable to get all the way out to the back side of that outer zone 2. Real deep in that touch and go, almost dipping a tire there.
Too low either. Oh,
boom, 89. So 1 point increase on his total qualify run.
All right, so now it's dry, and he has no excuses because he knows this track.
Exactly, this is a home track of his. Here he is coming around. Don't sleep on him. Here he is. Into outer zone 1, coming with some heat there, springing back around into this outer zone 2 early on right there, filling outer zone 2 beautifully, and here he is flipping it back around into that touch and go to outer zone 3.
Wow,
there you go, 92. So it looks like
driver, only 23 years old, and the youngest WRC champion.
Yep,
and man, there he goes.
He's already ready to go in the Cusco Racing Red Bull GR Corolla, coming in real hot into this touch 3-2-1.
Whoa!
And way to set a mark, ripping through outer zone 1. Beautiful job, coming back around into this outer zone 2, filling that zone 100%. Look at that, flipping back around into this outer zone 3. Strong finish, and what a way to set off the second part of qualifying. There you are, 97-point qualify run.
Wow.